Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the most recent news for the Houston Rockets and the Kevin Durant trade rumors. And one of the most recent updates we've got is the Houston Rockets reportedly offered Jalen Green in the 10th overall pick for Kevin Durant, but have refused and are unwilling to trade players like Jabari Smith Jr., Tari, Eason, and Reed Shepherd, who the Suns have interest in, according to NBA Central and Brett Siegel. So yeah, it's interesting. It was said that Jalen Green in the 10th pick in this year's draft present a clear opportunity for the Rockets to swing a deal. The Suns have demanded more. Source said Jabari Smith Jr., Tari, Eason, and Reed Shepherd are among the young talents in Houston that Phoenix has expressed interest in. The Rockets have not been willing to part with any of the three to this point. I've said in the past, as much as I love Reed Shepherd, I'd be willing for the Houston Rockets to trade Reed Shepherd if you're getting Kevin Durant, even though I think he's a tremendous talent. But guys like Jabari Smith Jr. and Tari Eason just cannot be involved in a deal. I think maybe Tari I'd be okay with. I love Tari. I'd be sad to see Tari go. But with Tari, I'm not going to be like pissed if the Rockets trade him, but Jabari Smith Jr. is probably the guy that you cannot involve in a Kevin Durant deal. I think Kevin Durant coming to Houston helps Jabari Smith Jr. become a better player. Jabari Smith Jr. is 22 years old. Imagine having a guy around like KD. I think KD and Jabari Smith Jr. are very similar player types. Jabari has the mid-range and three-point shooting skill, being 6'11", just like KD. So, I'm not saying that Jabari Smith Jr. can be as good as KD, but I think Jabari Smith Jr. has the talent that KD has, and having KD close around to Jabari Smith Jr. would be pivotal for his career, and you cannot give up Jabari Smith Jr. for Kevin Durant. He has too much potential, in my opinion. And some might say, oh, well, what is his role going to be if Kevin Durant's on the team? I don't look at it that way because, maybe minutes might be harder for Jabari to get with Kevin Durant on the team. But let's not act like Jabari Smith Jr. played minutes at the 3 last year when both Steven Adams and Alperen Şengün were on the floor. He played a lot of minutes with both Adams and Şengün on the floor, where the Rockets made him the small forward on the roster, the small forward on the floor, even though he realistically at 6'11" should be the power forward or the center. But played a lot at the 3 last year at the end of the year, playing minutes with Adams and Şengün at the same time. So I wouldn't be surprised. Durant can be at the 4 or the 3, and Jabari can be at the 4 or 3. Jabari and Kevin Durant can play minutes together. It wouldn't be bad if they did. And it's the minutes that Kevin Durant are not going to be on the floor, I'd imagine Jabari Smith Jr. would be on the floor. I think you could probably get Jabari Smith Jr. his normal amount of minutes. And nothing changes even though Kevin Durant comes in. But I would hate to see Jalen Green go, but I'm fine with Jalen Green being traded if it means you get to keep Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason, and Reed Shepherd. And one of the most recent reports by Brian Windhorst is the Rockets are betting that the KD price drops down, and they're willing to take that bet. And I, as a Rockets fan, I'd be willing for the Rockets to do that as well because, you want that price to drop down. The Rockets have both of the Suns' first-round picks in 2027 and 2029. If I'm the Rockets, you're not trading one of those picks for KD. You're not trading both of those picks for KD. I think in a Kevin Durant deal, you give them one of those picks back, 2027 or 2029, most likely 2027. So I was thinking maybe like Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, pick 10, their 2027 first-round pick back, and maybe an additional first-round pick that is not Kevin Durant. That's not a Suns pick. So, 3 first-round picks, pick 10, 2027 Suns first-round pick, and then one of the Rockets' own first-round picks that is like 2028. I think you could do that. Yeah, you could do like 2028 first-rounder that belongs to the Rockets, 2027 first-rounder that belongs to the Suns, and then 10 this year, with Jalen and Cam Whitmore and Jock Landale. So it'd be Jalen, Cam Whitmore, Jock Landale, pick 10, and two additional future first round picks next to Jalen and Cam Whitmore and Jock Landale and pick 10. So I feel like if the Suns won't do Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, Landale, and 3 first round picks, hang up the phone. Let me know your thoughts on the Houston Rockets potentially, not being willing to trade Tari, Eason, Jabari Smith Jr. or Reed Shepherd for Kevin Durant. I'm totally fine with that. Like I said, Reed, I would not mind it, but I'm perfectly fine with the Rockets not moving Reed Shepherd, Jabari Smith Jr. or Tari Eason for KD. KD's 37, and all these guys are so young and have such a great part of this future of the team. Tari's only 24. Jabari's only 22. Reed is what, 20? Reed turns 21 next week. So these guys are so young and have so much potential and talent. I would rather see the Rockets, because what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is the Rockets don't get Kevin Durant, and the worst that can happen is the Rockets don't get Kevin Durant. He goes somewhere else. They don't get as much of a package back for him, and the Suns go into a down spiral in their future, and things get worse for this team, and the Rockets get 2 very valuable first round picks in 2027, 2029. So. That's one of the reasons why you don't want to give up that much. If the Rockets keep that 2029 first round pick, you don't want the Suns' future to look amazing, and it would look amazing if you did give up Tari, Jabari, Reed, or 2 of those guys next to Jalen. Let me know your thoughts on the Rockets not being willing to trade Jabari or Tari or Reed in the comment section, and that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.